Deck 4. I'm attempting to determine... I'm detecting massive quantities of some kind of biomaterial that's plugging up the elevator shaft. The environment on this level has been altered to be some kind of breeding chamber for the xenomorphs. It shouldn't prove dangerous unless you plan to stay for more than a few hours. But in order to clear the shaft, you're going to have to remove the biomaterial. I'm accessing the primary data loop. Let's see what we can find out there.
Dick, I know you won't get this until after we return, but I've had to express how incredible I feel. We've finally done it, made contact, and Muldoon and I have been selected to be involved in the initial work. Anatoli's one condition is that I tell no one aboard the ship. The creatures are remarkable. They're so helpless, I feel somehow compelled to protect them. It's a miraculous discovery.
There. The young ones are all aboard. Captain Diego and I have sealed up.
He and I are now alive. Our bodies are changing.
Sometimes it hurts terribly.
Sometimes it is marvelous. Something wonderful is happening to me.
Whether airborne toxin A will directly kill any ambulatory specimens, it should impact their communal mass and remove the residue I've observed growing on the walls and the lift shaft. But perhaps there is a more potent formula to be synthesized. Killing the children won't be easy, but I think I'm actually onto something. The biochemistry of these worms, which I call the annelids, treats inverted proteins as toxins. With the help of the replicator in the biological survey lab, I've managed to isolate some inverted proteins in a number of vials. However, the mix with the base compound is still off, so I need to do some more research. Once I do that, and mix the toxin into the 4 environmental regulators, well, things can only get better.
Okay, stop where you are. There's a vial of an experimental material called Toxin A. It was developed by the Psi staff to reduce the growth of the aliens, but I can't find any data on how you should use it. You should be able to research the toxin. I'm uploading you enough cyber modules to acquire the research skill if you don't have it.
This is Xerxes. Why do you let the Metal Mother guide your actions? Why do you not join the glory of the mass?
The vials of Toxin A need to be placed directly into the environmental regulators. There should be 4 on this deck. If you can get a vial into each of the regulators, you should be able to significantly impact the growth of those despicable creatures. That should remove the biomatter from the elevator shaft.
I've received an e-message from Anatoly. He's not well. The corporate protocols specify I can remove the senior executive officer if he's found unfit for duty. But what about his ally, Captain Diego. He's got 100
Security system
on the
offline.
radar marker to back him up. I wonder if that fragmentary AI you discovered on Tau Ceti 5 is connected to this.
You can't understand my joy, Marie, and I won't try to make you. I feel like a new man. I have a purpose. More
This
important
is
than
ZC.
creation. Even
Please
more
report
important
any
than triumph.
electrical anomalies
I
to
will
your direct
protect her.
superior.
No matter what.
Remember,
I will
a smooth
protect her.
operation is everybody's responsibility.
Silence the discord. You do not hide forever.
Mark, what's going on? I thought it was weird when you asked me to send up 16 of my female staffers, but what have you done with them? I'm short-handed up here. Also, have you heard from Watts, Sanger, or Polito? It's like everyone's gone on vacation and didn't bother to tell me.
Don't do it to me. Please don't. I won't tell. I won't. Choose somebody else. I don't want to change. Please.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Soon you'll be the mother of them all.
I found these schematics on Dr. Miller's desk. They're plans for the kind of cyber modification that's been illegal for 40 years. It's not like him. I was going to talk to him about it, and then I noticed the DNA sequence he spec'd for the prototype. It's mine.
Security system online.
Chemical needed. Chemical needed.
Babies must sleep. Babies must rest.
Wise is the one who does not waken them. Leave this place now, or we will wound you.
As you have us.
Items dropped. Chemical needed. Research complete.
And your suffering will end.
I've chosen Nurse Bloom as the new mother to our children. She is sweet and kind, healthy and perfect.
Good. You'll notice that the biomatter on the walls and in the elevator shaft has been impacted by the introduction of the biotoxin. Now do the same with the other 3 regulators.
I've chosen Nurse Bloom as the new mother to our children. She is sweet and kind, healthy and a perfect match. She has a child of her own back on Earth. She knows what it is to care for their young. Ave Maria. If she only knew what the future held.
She shared the joys of the many.
connection.
Marie, this is urgent. It seems the AI from Tau Ceti has integrated itself into the ship's computer. I picked up this fragment today. Not only that, but after I found the fragment, I returned to my lab to find it ransacked. I must see you. You're the only one I trust now. I have a theory about this AI. I tried to find information about the various papers regarding the events on Citadel Station. I think I'm on. Why do you go so slowly? Do you think this is some kind of game? It is only through luck and my continued forbearance that you are even alive. Now move.
What do you know? Bronson was right after all. I imagine I've got about an hour, but I'm tracking the transformations in the hope that the data might be useful to someone else. There are tumors on my leg and back. I can feel that thing inside growing fat. My theory is they need a living host to complete the transformation. Screw Diego, screw Karinskin, screw Tau Ceti 5. If someone finds this, don't have any regrets about punching my clock. I was already gone.
I believe the plans the many have for me are greater than I even imagined. The change is upon me, but the path is more glorious than we imagined. It does not stop at a mere single mutation. The form I have been promised is more beautiful than even that. They tell me I will fly through the air and strike at the rose of our biomass with my mind. With our mind. My cup runneth over. God, don't do it! Please don't! Glory to the many. I am a voice in their quietest.
Chemical needed.
I know what Miller's up to. This morning I saw Erin Bloom. She was tending to some kind of eggs. She had been changed in the most horrible, unnatural fashion. I can only think the worst for the rest of my staff. That son of a bitch. He won't get away with this.
Life grows within the womb of these walls. Life that has never seen the surface of the earth.
specimens are dying, and we're powerless to help. They're highly toxic. Muldoon wouldn't leave them, and now he's dead. But this morning I had a revelation. I started work specifications for a radical series of cybernetic enhancements. If successful, I could make the body practically indestructible, yet the mind would remain human centuries. There's not a lot of time.
At last. Readings indicate the elevator shaft is clear. Now get up to deck 4. I'll be waiting for you.
Join us!